4 o'clock in the morning, I can't even spell my own name. You know, when it's really early, you just fall out of bed and you have to start work. I mean, for me, that's how it is sometimes. Normally, what it used to be back in the day was you'd wake up in the morning, fall out of bed, go in, use the bathroom, do your morning duties, get dressed, go in the kitchen, make some breakfast, get in the car, drive to work, bull crap around a little bit with people before you have to punch in, and then you start your work. So you get at least 2 hours in between waking up and working. Not on my job. I usually fall right out of bed. As I'm sliding out of my blankets, I'm sliding a shirt on and sliding my shorts on and doing stuff like this, or walking out the door, letting them know that I don't want pallets back or something while they unload me. So it's like I'm sliding right into work instead of having that 2 hour, you know, breakfast, bathroom, drive to work scenario like the normal world does. Welcome everybody to another daily vlog, a vlog that happens pretty much daily. Sometimes not too bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but that's okay. At least I woke up this morning. Well, while I am getting unloaded,
so, like I said,
I figured I might as well.
And we're gonna eat like a ton of chocolate, but I think
watch
Ghirardelli is
YouTube a little
right,
bit, watching
like,
the Tim Tracker.
Good luck.
And I figured, why not get a bowl of cereal.
Beforehand trying to open it.
Yeah.
Oh no, the baby bean loves peppermint bark.
It's been a while since I actually have eaten breakfast for breakfast. So today's feast is going to
just
be
thinking about you.
Golden Grams. Yum.
Harder, not smarter.
Now my refrigerator can carry a full gallon of milk. Sorry, Tim and Jen, I gotta turn you guys down.
Oh, this is like what they give you when you go into the store.
My phone's on up there and I'm watching YouTube on it. But my refrigerator can carry a whole gallon of milk. But the racetrack gas station up in Atlanta, or north of Atlanta, only had these little things. Which is kind of nice because it gives me just a little bit more room in this refrigerator. Not that I need more room because it's kind of empty. Oh, I'm going to get my jacket on. Well, not jacket. It's hoodie weather. It's not that cold here, but it is hoodie weather. I am unloaded and have driven about 60 miles. I'm in Alabama. Alabama, sweet home, Alabama. Figured I'd whip into a Best Buy, kind of do a little bit of window shopping. I got about another 60 miles to go and I'll be where I need to be in a town I don't know the name of, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, Alabama. Picking up chicken, taking it to Wisconsin. But it doesn't do that until tomorrow, so I got a little bit of time to kill. So I figure I'll hit here, kind of walk around Best Buy a little bit, and then get to my destination. It looks like a small town, and I love small town.
In 300 feet, turn right.
GPS is still on. But I love those little small town, those little small Alabama towns, the historical towns. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this town I'm going to be going to is one of those towns, and I'll be able to park and walk around. But sometimes I go to these towns and there might be something historic downtown or some other cool stuff that I can't actually get my truck to. So the main reason I'm stopping at this Best Buy right now is to see if I could buy a Segway. Does Best Buy sell Segways? I know they do online, just like Amazon does. But if they have one in the store, I think I'm going to purchase a Segway. So like when I park in these towns and I want to go explore, and you know, I may have to park 5 miles away, I can just hop on the Segway and look like I don't know. I laugh at Segway people sometimes, but I've always wanted one. So if people are going to point at me and laugh, that's okay. I don't have to walk the 5 miles in to check out historical stuff. I could ride my Segway and then ride 5 miles back to my truck and then charge it up here in my vehicle. So I'm going to go see what they have here. But before I go inside, I heard some news. I one piece of news, I don't know if it's true. The other piece of news, I do know it's true, and it's kind of weird. Now, for people that watch me in other countries like Mexico and stuff like that, I don't know if this comes to your country. I don't know if it's just a US specific thing, but ever since I was a young kid, we used to go to the circus. Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Brothers Circus. I've been probably in my entire life at least...
Turn right, then turn left.
Thank you. At least 5 times. I know I've went to see Ringling Brothers in Anaheim when I was little, in Los Angeles when I was little, in Orlando as an adult, and in Savannah, Georgia as an adult. So I've been to this, and Arco Arena in Sacramento, California. So I've been to the Ringling Brothers like 5 times. Rumor has it this May, now I don't know if Ringling Brothers travels the world or just America. I'm not sure. This May will be the very last showing of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, which is kind of odd. They've been around, from what I understand, for 147 years. 147 years. It's a part of American history. Take away what you see on YouTube about the elephants and stuff like that, which was probably, here it is, 2017. I don't know if I'm sure there was cruelty to animals, which sucks, and maybe that helped kill the circus. I don't know, but it was an institution, and don't know what to think about it. It's a part of growing up, a part of families. It was kind of like, instead of, used to go to Disney every weekend, but say you could only go to Disney once a year. The circus would come to town once a year, and you go see the circus as a family. Get the popcorn, get the big buckets, and see the trapeze people and the cannons and all the craziness that was Ringling Brothers. It's gone. It's going away. And now I know there's a lot of little circuses that travel the country, the Shriners and all that stuff. But the big one was Ringling Brothers. And I'm kind of worried that, once the big dog falls, all the little ones may scatter and go away too. We may not have any circuses anymore. A lot of people out of work, clowns. Clowns is a big one. Though I'm afraid of clowns, but I was never afraid of Ringling Brothers clowns. Yeah, I don't know what to think about it. I mean, I go to Cirque du Soleil, like I just was in Las Vegas, went to Cirque du Soleil, the Beatles love show, but that's different. That's a lot different than Ringling Brothers. Though the last Ringling Brothers I did go to did incorporate some of that Cirque du Soleil style into the show, but that was a couple of years ago. It's been a couple of years since I've been to Ringling Brothers. Anyway, I don't know what to think about it. Ringling Brothers is going to be history this May. Now, where I live, in St. Petersburg, Florida, there is a Ringling Brothers museum, and it's been there forever. So because of the circus disappearing, I'm thinking my next trip home, I might take you guys to the Ringling Brothers Museum and kind of explore that. I know Ripley's, from Ripley's Believe It or Not, has some stuff from Ringling Brothers in the curator. We have actually a lot of the Ripley stuff. Their main headquarters is right there in Orlando, and the buyers and stuff like that go around the world buying stuff and then putting it in the different museums and doing the swap outs around the country. And I know there is some Ringling Brothers stuff, like the mermaid, which was half monkey, half fish, and different things like that. So maybe Ripley's Believe It or Not is going to get a lot of the Ringling Brothers history, and so we're still going to have some. We'll be able to go back through our history books, which aren't history books but museums, and see what Ringling Brothers influence had on Americana. I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird. Another news before I go inside Best Buy, and I don't know if this is true or not. You guys might have to do a little bit of research. Word has it, Shamu and the killer whale shows at SeaWorlds are also going bye-bye. So you may end up going to SeaWorld to see Shamu, and the show may be going away. Which in Florida, we do have a big campaign. You know, it's free, you know, make it free world, not SeaWorld, you know, release the killer whales and stuff like that. So maybe that campaign helped get rid of Shamu. Now, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if that's true or not, but rumor has it. It's a rumor so far because I haven't confirmed it. But the killer whale show at SeaWorld is also history, from what I hear. Anyway, yeah, a lot of weirdness going on out there. Well, let's go see if we can get ourselves a Segway and then mosey on down the road and check out whatever towns, you know, whatever these small towns have to offer. And I'll be really awesome and amazing riding around on a Segway in these backwoods Alabama country towns. They're going to think I'm cool. Segway, Segway, I want you Segway. Well, this is a very, very small Best Buy, but I did find out that Best Buys do carry the Segways, just not this one. As a matter of fact, 40 miles back, I passed a Best Buy that does have one in stock. But I'm not going to drive 40 miles back to pick up a Segway just to come back here 40 miles. That's a time killer and a waste of fuel. Check this out, though. Looks very much like what I'm shooting you guys with. Or not shooting, what I'm shooting this video with. A DJI Osmo, except this is GoPros. Something else I heard was this drone right here, the Phantom 3 Pro, is going away also. It's just going to be the Phantom 4 and coming soon the Mavic. That's going to be DJI's stuff. Though I still think you're going to be able to get the Phantom 3 standard, which is good because it's cheap. Something else that's weird is the Typhoon G quadcopter at other Best Buys is only $400 for a full kit with gimbals and handheld gimbals, everything else. Because it's on clearance at this Best Buy, it's $800. But the Typhoon H, good price. Walked through that whole store. I could not find one thing to purchase just for a quick unboxing video or, you know, something that I might want. I almost did purchase a Apple, what was it called? It was a computer, a laptop. Air Pro, I don't know. Air Mac or Air Pro, or I don't know what it was. It was some Apple computer. They had it on sale regularly like $1,400 down to $799. Almost got that. It was the same exact price as a iPod or an iPad. I'm not into Apple, but I've always wanted a Mac computer, and almost got it. I almost did get it, but goofing around with it, my Chromebook, which was $129 originally, does everything I need. There was no reason to get that Mac that I could think of. So there's really nothing to get. So I guess just head down the road. They did show, like I said, the Segway in a few of the stores available for purchase today in store. One of them was 40 miles down the road. I'm not going to go 40 miles. Since I'm going to Wisconsin, I'll be going through Chicago and St. Louis and things like that. So I'm sure some of their Best Buys will have it. So I'm not in a rush to blow money at all. So let's just head on up the road, see what we could see. See what we could find today. We're not going to find anything here.